Hello and welcome! I'm Spikey and I proudly present my very first tutorial. My goal today is to try and convince you that we've been making two huge mistakes regarding Fresnel, and I will try to do this in the shortest time as possible, so let's get started. If you care to take a look at the first picture I made to show the Fresnel effect, you might notice two things. One, there are two IORs, which normally doesn't need to concern us, because IOR 1 is normally considered to be 1, which is the IOR of a vacuum. And unless you're making something like a glass of water, this is okay. But more importantly, there's no camera. The Fresnel effect doesn't care about how you want to look at it. It does not depend on the viewing angle. This will be our mistake number 1. So let's put in some diffuse. Still no camera, because Fresnel does not depend on the viewing angle. I really cannot stress this enough. I hope that you can notice that the total amount of reflected light, diffuse plus specular, is a lot less than the incoming light. This will be known as mistake number 2. Mixing a diffuse and glossy shader in Blender gives us 100% reflection, which leads to noise, fireflies and some over-the-top color bleeding. But why does the water of a lake is see-through if we look down and looks like a mirror at the other side of the lake? Let's put in a camera and see what happens. As we look at something from a steep angle, especially if it's further away, most diffuse rays never reach our eyes, so what we can see looks almost like a single ray, and therefore we think it comes from a specular reflection. But this is not the Fresnel effect, although it looks similar, because once again, the Fresnel effect does not depend on our viewing angle. This is as short as I can get, but I do hope that I managed to convince you. Please think about this, and I'll be back soon with longer and more in-depth tutorials about the theory of light and some possible solutions. A little heads up, these will not be great and satisfying, but just a start. I will definitely need your help solving this, and it will not be easy. For now, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you learned something and enjoyed it, and maybe you'll watch my future ones as well. Please leave your comments and questions below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye!